Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. We're doing a reading between you and someone in your environment. We're also going to pull a 2-week outcome here toward the end. Thank you for joining. What is a matter of importance for Aquarius? Immortal. Alrighty. Bottom of the deck, we're talking about faith. Interesting. Okay. This says trust, unwavering, and confidence. This is about faith in a situation here, Aquarius. Okay. Do you believe in this situation? I'm hearing, do you believe in life after love? The Cher song. That is very interesting. But I feel when it relates to this situation, there's something about a little bit of pressure you may be experiencing here and a little bit of a discrepancy in the way that you see the situation and the way that someone else sees the situation. There's a bit of pressure when it comes to maybe family concerns. So there could be a little bit of family energy coming in or pressure from family members as it relates to this situation here. The consuming family and pressure of peers, okay? So there's a bit of pressure when it comes to a situation coming in. Let's see what this is about here. Someone could be pressuring you. Someone could be pressuring your situation. There could be different belief systems as well, or the way that someone was raised is coming into the picture, okay? A difference in culture or belief system and values could be being highlighted during this time. The King of Swords is my Aquarius energy, and you're showing up here on the bottom of the deck. You yourself is showing up as the world, okay? Your situation is the Knight of Pentacles, and someone is showing up with Aquarius star card energy. Interesting. Let's take a peek behind this. I am just curious. The Chariot. Aquarius, what we're looking at here is some amount of distance that is being experienced between you and someone right now. Okay, it feels like something has to change here between you and a particular person, but there is a desire to have a new beginning. There's someone who feels very strongly about this new beginning here. Okay, so let's see what this Knight of Pentacles is talking about. Something is moving very slow. 8 of Swords. With the Wheel of Fortune. There's someone waiting for this opportunity to take place with you, for something to change with you, but they're feeling at a loss when it comes to this because they feel like no matter what they do, things are not working out for them, or no matter what they try, they're not seeing the progress that they actually want to see here because they have this vision in mind when it comes to you, okay? So we also have the High Priestess and the 4 of Pentacles. Someone here is holding on to the hope of a situation that something can change or something can mend with you here. But again, there's an energy of not necessarily knowing what to expect, not knowing what to do. And this is the energy of my hands are tied. This isn't up to me at this point. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius with the World card here. The Tower. The 5 of Wands. Okay, that makes sense. And the Queen of Pentacles with, again, the World card on the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, it looks like there's a little bit of a conflict that you are referring to here. Okay, so you may be experiencing this conflict with you or someone in your environment, possibly an earth sign. Okay, so those would be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and it doesn't have to be, but there is a conflict that's coming up here, and it's about the longevity of a situation and whether things are going the way that both people want them to go, okay? So with this Tower and this 5 of Wands, this conflict may have caused you to kind of close off here, or maybe you're a bit more distant than usual. You may be seeing things in a different way and a different fashion here. It looks like you could be tired of or getting bored of someone trying to impose their beliefs or their desires upon you in the situation, and it's causing you to kind of close off here, okay, with this World card energy. There's something about you needing some time, needing some space, or just backing off a little bit. Now let's see about this Star card. I'm hearing, I did this for you and this is how you treat me. I cut this off for you and this is my return. I'm not sure what this is. So the 9 of Swords is coming out here with the 7 of Pentacles, and just as we expected here, okay, with the 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is someone who's envisioning forward movement with you, and they're not necessarily seeing it go the way that they had hoped and the way that they had expected. And because of a conflict that you are experiencing with this person, that's kind of making you more focused on perhaps yourself or your goals in general, and not necessarily letting this person in too close to your space here. It's making them a little bit concerned and worried. Okay, so someone here is worried that things are not going to be working out. They're concerned that their investment here, whether it's energetically or I don't know, for some maybe financially, but they feel they've invested their time and their energy into this, and that may be for nothing. So there's a concern about this with this individual. They're wondering how long it's going to take before you're going to let them in again, and they're concerned about how to help you or to convince you to put your guard down when it comes to them here, because they feel there's a lot of opposition that's happening, and because of the conflict and the hostility here, that has kind of caused you, Aquarius, to kind of look the other way or look into a different direction during this time period. This is someone who feels isolated or shut out from their goals with you here, okay? And they're wondering when and if this is going to turn around and turn into a success here. So I do see some silence in this situation, and this is someone who's really concerned about when this is going to change, when the silence is going to end and people are going to speak up and have forward movement here. And you yourself is just wanting to cool off or cool down or just have an effortless experience during this time. So it looks like you may need some R&R yourself here, Aquarius. So let's see in the next 2 weeks between you and this individual, Aquarius, what you can expect here. This is someone who still believes in this relationship. I'm hearing I still believe, the Mariah Carey song. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 7 of Swords. There's the 7 of Pentacles. It's referring to this individual. The Chariot, we did see that behind. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, someone is wondering when they're going to see some progress and some forward movement when it comes to emotional availability, as well as this connection, just moving forward in general. Because they're still here wondering, when are things going to the next phase? When are things going to the next step here? And this is someone still in this energy within the next 2 weeks. I feel like they're wondering why you're acting a little bit more why you're more distanced than usual with the 7 of Swords. Distant, there you go. The 2 of Pentacles here is telling me that you feel the need to kind of be more distant during this time here, okay? It feels like something got a little bit complicated and you don't want to be pressured, or you don't want to be coerced, and you don't want to be adhering to someone else's belief systems or desires during this time. I'm going to pull you a couple more here, because this looks like someone is openly available for you to come forward, but they're not necessarily seeing it. So I want to see what else is happening. The Moon card. Okay. The Hierophant. The 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. So it's not exactly what this person is expecting within the next 2 weeks. I do see this person still being a little bit dissatisfied and still questioning or wondering about this commitment with you and what's going to come next, okay? So within the next 2 weeks approximately, this is someone who's still wanting that emotional connection and not necessarily getting it, or feeling a little bit left out here, okay? And kind of hoping it'll change. Now, what's behind that? The 8 of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. What does this person want to say to Aquarius? They're still willing to grow with you here is what I am seeing. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I hid who I really am from you. Okay. I wish I could share my good news with you. So someone is feeling a little bit of worry and concern. They feel like there was something that was a fluke here between you and them. And it could be that someone was hiding their true intentions, or they were hiding their true beliefs, or what they wanted here, okay? With this, I hid who I really am from you. So Aquarius, you may be dealing with someone that you kind of had a realization to what this person wanted, or how they actually were, when they could have appeared as something else entirely. So there's some sort of realization you may have had here, and it kind of made you realize it's time for you to kind of close the door for now, for this time period, okay? I will tell you this, I feel like this was going on for a bit, Aquarius. I feel like you had put some thought into this. You did consider this pretty heavily here, but this is someone who is still waiting to connect with you. So perhaps you needed to know that. I'm sure maybe a lot of you do. So this is someone who feels like they were a distraction here for you, okay? Like perhaps you didn't have genuine feelings once you realized something, or perhaps you felt like there was some sort of waste of energy or time or patience here within this situation, okay? I do feel like there's something that's being highlighted about drastic differences between you and this person during this time period. Of course, this doesn't have to be forever, Aquarius. You could always change things if you wanted to, because we do have free will here, okay? But this is for this time period. I love you so very much, Aquarius. Feel free to check your other placements. Friends, family members, neighbors, co-workers, peep in town, peep in Tawny down the street. Check their placements too, so we know what they're up to. Kisses. Love you. Bye.